So here in my field of vision, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. There are probably 20 police trucks. The Gaîté Lyrique is just on the next street, right? And the famous park is in front of La Gaîté Lyrique. It's right there, it's at the corner of the street. So here you see there are activists over there. As soon as they spot me, they're going to rush at me. We really need to stay close to the police officers. It's going to be very, very hard for me to film. Once bitten, twice shy, right? I'm hesitating over getting closer. 30 police vans, I don't feel safe.
Okay.
Actually, the protest is surrounded by riot police. Are you leaving or staying? Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of them. Here, film him.
I refuse to be filmed. I refuse to be filmed.
Yeah, we'll blur you out. We'll blur you out. What?
Please move to the sidewalk because there's traffic.
Yeah, but it's tough for me over there. You're asking me to put myself in danger.
In that case, stand to the side.
They're going to catch me over there?
Well, in that case, leave the protest.
I have to leave. So actually, to sum up the situation for you, we have La Gaîté Lyrique, the theater, on the square, on the street, right in front of La Gaîté Lyrique. There's a protest. Actually, from the far left, who are there to block the eviction process that's been decided. You can see it with all the riot police and vans. It's 6:47, I don't see. No movement from the police at all. Nothing is happening. Here we are in the street, parallel to the Gaîté Lyrique. We're behind the Gaîté Lyrique, trying to see what's happening on the other side. There are fire trucks here. I feel like, actually over there are troops. That's where things are going to happen. I'm not sure I can get through. Hello? Can't I get through? No problem. You can see troops over there. The police operation will be over there. We'll stay here and observe. Hello?
What's happening?
Actually, there's an eviction. You know, the Gaîté Lyrique that's been squatted.
Yes, that's a big mess. Yeah, this situation is catastrophic. It needs to be dealt with right away, right? Well, I watched some of your reports. I looked into it and all that. And yeah, it's just total nonsense, right? Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's funny. There's a coach, a tour bus, so the 400 guys, they have to get on board. Oh, in several buses. I can even imagine, yeah. What's impressive about the far left is their ability to mobilize. That's something. They're really good at this. Let's be honest, give credit where credit is due. But actually, now that I think about it, activists inside say far left activists are at Gaîté Lyrique who are handling all these migrants and isolated minors. They were clearly warned about the police operation, as shown by the demonstrations, likely inside the Gaîté Lyrique. There aren't many people. That's reality, I think. It's likely. If I were them, I would have evacuated the guys. I would have told them to leave during the night, obviously. So actually, that explains why there's only one van, because there can't be many people in there. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we'll find out. So there are activists out in the street in front of the Gaîté Lyrique, and the street is full. And there are police vans all around, basically surrounding the area. That's it. But obviously, the guys left. But yeah, why didn't I think of that before? It's obvious. Of course, these guys, they moved the unaccompanied minors elsewhere, making it a cat and mouse game. I don't know if there's a solution to this problem, honestly. Look, he's making anti-fascist signals. Took a photo of me. Hello, sir. Do you know what's going on there?
No, I don't know.
Actually, there's the eviction of, minors. Wow, what happened is unbelievable. The guy who took my picture earlier, supposedly photographer, I'm convinced he's an Antifa. He waved at him. And the guy immediately left. He signaled to him. He did like this. Unbelievable what just happened. They obey the far left guys who are here to the letter, actually. It's unbelievable. I just saw that. Hello? Unbelievable what I just saw. So the person I was going to interview was linked to the Gaîté lyrique, as she recognized the Antifa protesting for the Gaîté lyrique. It was probably someone from the Gaîté lyrique. It's funny, but I don't know. Look, there are a lot of guys just hanging around there. You see? Well, maybe not him, but there are some young guys actually who just hang around there. I've seen a few. Look, hello sir. Do you know what's happening there?
Yes, I know. I'm here. That's all.
So what do you think about it? Tell me.
Well, I don't know.
No, don't worry. I'll blur you out.
I'm not totally okay with that because for me, I'm in a situation like this. We don't know where to go. Honestly, it's really discouraging.
Were you there at Gaîté lyrique?
Yes.
You were? When did you leave?
This morning, we tried to go out.
Oh, right.
Yes.
How many remain inside the Gaîté lyrique?
Well, I don't know, you know.
Did they tell you to leave or go out?
Yes, since yesterday.
Oh, right. The activists who were inside, the people who were helping you,
Yes, there are the organization.
they told you to leave.
Yes, since yesterday. Since yesterday around 10 o'clock or so, the police came by to put up a notice. They told us that by today we have to leave.
And do you know how many people stayed there? Were there many of you who left?
Yes, there were a lot of us. Many people left early this morning. Some stayed.
So what are you going to do now?
We don't know what to do.
Did the organizations tell you to come back later?
For now, they're here. We don't know what's going to happen right now.
You're in touch with them, right? Are they messaging you?
Yes.
What do they say to you in their messages?
Well, they're here to help us.
But where are you going to go, dear sir?
Well, for now, we're outside.
Which country are you from? And you, what are you looking for in France? Tell me.
Me? Well, for me, I don't know for now.
How long have you been in Paris, France?
About 6 months.
Hello, sir. Do you know what's happening over there?
I'm gonna go ask for work.
You see, the activist is talking to him there. You were next to him. There you go. This thing is incredible, huh? It's really well done, huh? Far left activists are handling the migrants, which is pretty impressive. It's really well organized. They're very, very well organized, actually. They're extremely well organized.
I think it's tragic that we've come to situations like this, but if the government prioritized human life instead of war, maybe we wouldn't be in this situation today. Funds might be better used elsewhere. Everyone deserves to live, exist, work, and eat. No matter where you live in the world,
Do you think those isolated soldiers deserved housing?
maybe help them. We also need workers in France. Maybe find them, maybe give them the right to study, give them the right to work. Yes, because I think there aren't only thieves and terrorists in life, that is just a tiny percentage. Unfortunately, dramatic events are emphasized. When some people actually need help, some money could be used elsewhere, I believe, absolutely.
And how many people do you think France can take in?
I don't know. I don't have any idea about that. I think it's not a question of taking people in. It's not just about taking people in, it's about understanding situations and helping countries in need. Maybe we should do something different to be a bit more humanitarian. And I think we're more about power and money than about helping people. That's it.
Hello, sir. He gave me a finger. He said, show everyone the middle finger for me. Well, but what's interesting is that he's homeless. And I know that at the Gaîté lyrique, there's a racial selection. They only help people from Africa and don't accept homeless white French individuals. Or even Arabs. I saw that. It was the owner of the bar next door who said it in an interview. And it's true. Far-left activists help Africans at the Gaîté lyrique, but Pascal can't go there. To be there, to stay with the others, no. He would be stopped from doing that. There is racial selection at the entrance, which is outrageous. For humanist activists, it's still quite paradoxical. Hello, sir, do you know what's going on here, this police operation? And what do you think about it?
Nothing good.
Nothing good?
About what's happening? Yes, that is the police presence
bothers you.
Ah, but it's outrageous, yes. Throwing 400 kids out on the street who only want to be housed and go to school, yes, I think that's outrageous. They're mobilizing the police for this. But when kids are left on the street, nothing happens. That's outrageous.
They'll probably be taken care of by the state.
For now, nothing has been said from that point of view. Since precisely they are not being taken care of. It's been 4 months that they've been occupying this place. And for 4 months, the state hasn't found any solution. And they haven't either. I doubt they've even looked, since in Paris it's not. It's really not that hard to find housing for 400 people who are on the street, especially 400 young people.
Were they minors? Did I really see a court that ruled against that claim?
What is certain is that if a court has ruled, there are appeals. Since the status of being a minor is not something a court can assign, since studies, even scientific ones, determine people's age and the procedures. Since we are still in a state of law, the procedures are not. And which radio are you from?
Me? I'm Vincent Lapierre on YouTube.
On YouTube, okay. So it's a personal channel, okay. Yes, because I know there are a lot of racist and far-right theories that tend to say that after 18, these kids, they only have one thing to do. It's to stay on the street. No, that's not how it works. The kids are housed, what we call isolated minors.
So I believe that the far-right theories would rather say that they should be sent back to their home countries.
But for the most part, they've been here for a long time, longer than other people. So no, their home, what is their home?
It's their country, where they and their parents come from.
Right? Most of them don't have their parents. So no, they're here. They're being taken care of by the state because they no longer have any ties. It's a legal obligation until they're 25, not just until 18, but until 25, to house them in hotels, feed them, and so on. It's a legal obligation.
I think it's unacceptable for a theater to be taken over. It's public property and it belongs to everyone. On the one hand, on the other hand, I think it's pathetic that young people are manipulated like that. These young people are very cute. There are many teenagers, but also many addicts. It's not that simple.
You live in the neighborhood, don't you, sir, ma'am? I can tell.
Yes, exactly. Next door, and I'm a doctor too.
What resulted from this months-long occupation?
This occupation for months. I was robbed. All my papers were stolen. I was robbed. My husband's car was broken into. There you go.
That didn't happen earlier?
No, it was a quiet neighborhood. I actually live here.
By the way, the belongings were found in Senegal.
How did you get stolen, ma'am?
Someone broke into my husband's car nearby. At 8 o'clock, in 15 minutes, there are patrols. They look for cars they can break into. That's it. So I have nothing. I think it's pathetic. And who is it from? Organizations. Personally, I think it's a fake organization. It's human manipulation.
They're still funded by the state, by us.
Yes, it's always like that. But it's still pathetic. It's a kind of dictatorship. We endure a lot. We're being robbed and attacked by addicts on the street. Well, that's how it is. That's life nowadays.
In the center of Paris? Good luck, sir, ma'am. Good luck, thank you. So, how many people do you think France can take in? In total?
So you see, you're asking me far-right questions here.
Oh, you think so? No, it's a real question.
That's not a real question. What do you mean by can welcome? Based on what?
If we welcome those people, many people suffer worldwide. Why not welcome others? It's unfair.
But why wouldn't we welcome them? Of course, we should welcome them.
That's the question. It's how many?
But why how many?
All of it or not?
Listen, did your great-grandparents ask themselves this question when they came to France and settled down? Because, as you all know, half of the French population has migrant origins within 3 generations.
Yes, but legal.
No, not necessarily legal.
In my case, my mother came to France legally.
So what? Some people entered illegally, but later got legal status.
So how many? The whole world?
Look, in 1981, we didn't ask ourselves how many. Look, maybe you're just asking far-right questions, so I'm stopping because you're a far-right guy. And you're hiding on a YouTube channel, so get out, because I...
Is that a far-right question, dear sir?
That's a racist question.
Well, no. How much is it?
You are a racist.
It's a simple question. It's a very simple question.
There, you keep filming. I'm asking you to stop. I'm asking you to stop.
We're in a public space, sir, and under the law.
Then get out of my spot. Yes, go on.
You're in public, sir. This is a state of law. Not in North Korea. We have the right to film. How much, sir? How much? A simple question. How much? It's a simple question. He refuses to answer a basic question. How much? It's a far-right question, but that's the core issue. I'm asking far-right questions. No, but that's crazy. Just asking how much is a far-right question when it's an absolutely legitimate question that any nation-state should be asking itself. I don't see how it's extreme to ask how many people France can take in. I don't find this question particularly extreme or even right-wing, so this person denies the notion of borders. He claims asking how many is a far-right question. That is to say, potentially for him, France can take in an infinite number of people since he refuses to even consider the notion of limits in his mind. Okay? Alright, it's mild madness, a crazy plan. Africa has 1.5 billion people and billions worldwide are suffering. It's crazy. It's crazy to believe that everyone who is suffering can come to France. To be housed, fed, and educated. Let's try going over there again. Activists are still gathered together. They're the same ones who booed me earlier. So I'm not going to go there, I'm not going to get close to them. I can't go to the sidewalk across the street. We can go to the sidewalk across the street. See, that's where the activists are.
Get out of here, man. Get out.
Shame on this government making war on unaccompanied minors.
Watch out. Okay, yeah, but you actually don't have the right. Are we allowed to film? Yeah, we have the right to film your hand, yeah?
I'm going to ask you to step back, please.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, but be careful. Come and stand with the police officers. They got gassed. Hello?
Are you on YouTube?
Huh, yeah, on YouTube.
That's it. Well, good luck.
Thank you. Whatever. So it's going to move there. Whoa, okay, it's going to move now. La Gaîté lyrique, it's right there. The police are here and seem ready to intervene since they've put on helmets. There are no more Antifa behind us. I think they've left. They're throwing glasses at the police officers. They're pushing back protesters. I have to be careful not to get caught up in it because the police officers aren't there to defend me. They're not there to protect me. You see, they're just there, right there, but I'm blocked. It's surrounded. I'm literally surrounded by Antifa. They could throw something at me at any moment. It's for our own good. Wait, come on. Since it's on the left there, if there are Antifa groups, come on. Do you see them there? Actually, you need to really understand the situation. Right now, I'm next to a police van, but the Antifas. There are dozens of them all around, and if they come after me here, the police won't have time to react. So right now, I see someone on the ground. Actually, what we just saw is, I saw it, the guys, they're throwing stuff at the police officers, and so the officers react to push them back. Then the guys filming start booing. provoking a police reaction. You see, they've spotted me now. They're right next to me now. It's too dangerous for me now.
Go ahead. Get lost, you bunch of fucking racists!
Okay, alright, thanks, huh? You saw that, right? There's a guy. That's exactly what I thought. If there had been more, it would have hurt more. Luckily, the guy was alone. So stupid. He could have anticipated, seen me, called some buddies and come to mess with me, but no, he came all alone. Well, luckily for me, he was too stupid to think of that. Yeah, it's still tough for me right now. Actually, since I don't have a windscreen anymore, the sound is going to be terrible. I have to block the wind with my hand. The girl, she said, throw stones at Vincent Lapierre. It made her laugh. She's the one who said, throw stones at Vincent Lapierre. What you have to watch out for are the projectiles. Without realizing it, the girl is right. They can throw things at us, so we're being careful. Here is La Gaîté Lyrique, which is currently occupied. Street press, whose offices were inside, had to leave because of this occupation. On that side, we'll see what's happening. The protesters were pushed to the other side of the sidewalk, to the other side of the street. So now, I'm at the spot where I was earlier, actually where they insulted me, those guys over there, they booed me, and now it's controlled by the police. So the situation is that, apparently, La Gaîté Lyrique has been evacuated. So I was apparently mistaken because I met a journalist who told me that on the contrary, the activists wanted the miners must remain indoors, which is surprising. But no, actually the strategy would have been to stay inside and hold the place, which couldn't be done, obviously. There would be some of the miners, so those in the bus we saw earlier, who would have been evacuated to Rouen, and another group scattered around Paris. That's it. The plan was only to evacuate, not to recover the guys. Honestly, I'm not sure. So what are you doing here?
Oh, me, I wanted to come this morning, yeah. And then at our party, when I saw last night on C News and everything, I said we're kicking them out. I told myself I'd come and see.
Give a hand?
No, not really, I don't think so. Otherwise I'll get slapped and everything.
So how do you find the atmosphere here?
It's pretty calm.
How long have you been here?
How long has it been? About 45 minutes, I think. But still, 450 people in there. That's something, huh? The problem. It's the associations. They need to be dissolved. It encourages others to come.
So you don't want them to come?
In France, well, we already have quite a few. You have to realize that too, you know. We're not going to take in all the misery of the world, you know, when they talk about it. But we do need immigration. I'm not against it. We need it. Just not that much.
What do you think should be done?
It's to stop them, the smugglers first. And then Frontex. Frontex, it's a shady thing. You know, you have to pick up all the people in the open sea. But they take them back. They send them back. You have to be logical. I don't know, but at some point you have to stop. You have to stop. I'm desperate for my France. I'm desperate. I'm disheartened, as they say. That's it. I'm disheartened to see all these people doing nothing. And then, well, after that, you have assaults, all that left and right in France, everything. I don't know, I'm disheartened, that's it. When I see my France like this, and when I see the far left too, it's the same. Those people, what are they? What are those people?
Where is all this going to end, sir? How is it going to end?
No, not at all, not at all. In my opinion, they're going to wander the streets of Paris. For me personally, when I arrived, I saw groups. What are they going to do? I don't know. They're going to go sleep in the parks. And that's it, that's all. I can't say anything. You know, all of this, it saddens me. Honestly, I'm sad and unsure what we can do. I wonder how we can do it.
Actually, right now, there's a group of people who have been kettled there. That's it. A group has gathered. I want to leave.
Get out of here! Either you get behind the cops or you get out. You dirty racist! Either you get behind the cops or you get out. You dirty racist!
Stay behind.
Do you know those two are fascists? Why are you protecting them? Huh? I'm just asking you a question. Go ahead, take a nice picture of me. Go on, do it.
Oh, they're a pain. Mind if I stand here?
Go ahead, protect him. It's pretty shameful you're protecting fascists. Look at me. Look at me closely, it's perfect. Come here, come here.
They nearly stole the equipment. We were so close. You saw it. They don't care at all, even right in front of the riot police and gendarmes. So my idea was to leave, but now I can't. I'm stuck here. If I go out, they'll lynch me. Look, it's him right there. Who told the others, look, that's Vincent Lapierre. That's him right there. Film him well. That's the photographer from earlier. So now I'm behind a line of riot police. Maybe go to the other side.
Kill us if you want. We die for the cause, we die for our ideas, we die for humanity. Humanity. And originally, I suppose that when you applied to be a police officer, you had a desire to help, a wish to be of service, a wish to feel useful. Really useful to put 465 young minors out on the street. Bravo, I hope you sleep well tonight. Damn, what a strange day to tell your children about. Or to your mother who carried you for 9 months. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. Thanks to you, Mom, I was able to put people out on the street. That's why we become riot police. You are traitors. Traitors to your social class. You should be with the people. You should be with us. But no, you chose a life of power. You chose to use force. And if you dare tell me that no, you're not a fascist, well, then you'll tell me. In a few months, you should move countries. Because actually, you're not on their side. You'll see that they will kick you out very quickly, too. You're not on the right side. You won't be accepted among the fascists because you're riot police, because you're cops, right? At some point, they're going to take you and kick you out, too. Thoughts? What do you think they did during World War II?
What is it? I think it's stuff from inside that they removed. We're going to leave. We're going to go over there. Thank you.
We're the ones who should thank you.
Thank you.
We're outraged and want to support them.
All right. Do you want to go to the protest there?
Yeah, get lost. You're not welcome here. Get lost.
This journalist's information is false. I fact-checked major national newspapers.
And I find that there's a connection. That's it.
Do you think Vichy is linked to this police operation?
Absolutely.
Maybe that's where the fight starts. It's not hating your neighbor, right?